The Hellriegel 1915 is considered one of the first submachine guns and was developed in the early years of the Great War by an Austro-Hungarian firearms designer, today only known by his last name, Hellriegel. The weapon was never actually adopted by the Austro-Hungarian army and only reached its prototype stage. The reasons for this remain unclear since it had the potential of being a very useful weapon on the battlefield. The gun adopts a water cooling system incorporating a barrel wrapped in a leather cover, and was actually one of the first weapons that could be called a submachine gun, even though the name wasn't used at the time. The Hellriegel is unlocked by reaching rank 10 with the assault class, something that can be achieved fairly quickly if you concentrate on taking down vehicles and playing the objective. So let's delve into the Hellriegel's stats in Battlefield 1 and how it fits into the assault class. Its two main competitors, excluding shotguns, are the MP18 and Automatico, both of which have three variants designed for different playstyles. Starting with fire rate, the Hellriegel is placed between the Automatico M1918 and MP18, firing 650 rounds per minute. This is a decent amount and will definitely help you at closer ranges with multiple targets. However, bear in mind that the Automatico with the trench variant is insanely powerful at extremely close range hip firing encounters. Past 20 or so meters, however, the Automatico is trumped by both the Hellriegel and the MP18. The MP18 Experimental is the better gun in terms of accuracy, especially if you understand the time you have to wait between bursts. The MP18 Trench is also better at the 15 to 25 meter range, considering it can be fired more accurately from the hip, but there are a few advantages to the Hellriegel that we'll get onto later. At range, when firing past 37 meters, you're looking at an 8 bullet kill. This is the same as the MP18, but at this range you should be looking to relocate instead of wasting ammo. Of course, this also depends on who your target is as well. A sniper at range? Then you'd be wrong to try and take them out. Try tap firing and see for yourself whether it works for you at slightly longer ranges. Do not just fire and try to control your recoil though, tap firing is the better option. If you are choosing to burst fire with the Hellriegel, make sure you wait a little longer than you would have done if you were playing Battlefield 4. The time taken to reset the recoil is longer on this game, and you can clearly see this if you try it yourself. When using the Hellriegel, you might find it to be quite sluggish compared to the other guns in the class. This is due to its slower deploy time, but it isn't really that noticeable in game. One thing that really does hold it back, however, is the reload time. At 3.75 seconds with bullets remaining in the magazine and 4.5 seconds when empty, the Hellriegel really does struggle, and considering the weapon will overheat if you mag dump, something I really don't recommend, you'll find yourself resorting to your sidearm quite a lot. The amount of bullets in the magazine, however, is fantastic, and making your way through 59 plus 1 rounds can take quite a long time, assuming you're at close to medium range and not holding the left mouse button. From personal experience, I can confidently say that I prefer to have the Hellriegel when flanking enemies. There's just something about mowing a load of people down with one magazine. At close range encounters, you will also have good fun with a competitive fire rate and good damage output. With the recent patch, you will see an increase in horizontal recoil, which is noticeable at medium to long range engagements. However, the closer range stuff is widely the same, and in fact the overheat time has even been increased, making this gun more viable for multiple enemy takedowns at closer ranges. To use the weapon, you must be using the assault class, which means you want to help your team combat vehicles. For optimal use of the Hellriegel, you want to try and control your engagements, so for my personal loadout I don't use dynamite and opt instead for the rocket gun. This allows you to ruin a tank from a decent range and also provides you with a nifty solution to stationary weapons, such as the machine guns located near the C and D flags on Omion. A rocket gun to the face will really mess up their day and leave you at a distance to choose where to engage. In addition to this, you should also run with the anti-tank grenades. These things dominate armoured cars, light tanks, and also provide a nice solution to camping enemies inside bunkers, such as the ones found on D flag on Argonne. I personally run the incendiary grenade, however this is down to personal preference, as is the sidearm. I quite enjoy the 1903 Hammerless, as a 4 bullet kill at very close range, in addition to a relatively high fire rate, is great for the way I play, but this is again completely up to you. When engaging enemies with the Hellriegel, always take into account who you are shooting. You won't stand a chance against an enemy that can aim using a Model 10A shotgun at close range, but at medium to longer ranges you will win. It's the same with any weapon, make sure you consider the possibilities. For me, this gun is at its best when you flank and try to take on multiple opponents at once. The luxury of having a 60 round magazine is a great advantage when using this weapon, so being in situations that require that is perfect. Try to control your engagements as best you can, but don't worry if someone is right in front of you rushing. The close range damage of the Hellriegel is more than adequate. With the horizontal recoil being as prominent as it is, especially since the patch, you'll definitely notice the bullets going everywhere when engaging a target at over 15 to 20 meters. To combat this, you can do a couple of things. Firstly, tap fire your weapon, making sure to hit single shots at a time. This way you negate any recoil and just have to concentrate on hitting the target. Secondly, be smart with who you shoot. Always have some cover to dive behind, and if your enemy has the edge on you at range, wait for teammate support, use your grenades, or find another route. Killing someone in a one-on-one isn't the only option. You can be tactically smarter and fight them in conditions that suit your weapon, not theirs. In conclusion, the Hellriegel can be viewed as a solid all-rounder for those less interested in reloading and more acclimatised to a mixture of engagements. As mentioned before, there are several alternatives in the assault class that do specific things better, and the MP18 Trench can be considered a better weapon in terms of statistics when not taking that hefty drum mag into account. It's up to you whether you want to compromise in order to accommodate the 59+1 capacity, but in all honesty, the weapon has proved useful in situations requiring a back rage clear out or fast takedown of multiple rushing enemies. One thing worth noting, however, the weapon is definitely more useful on maps such as Amiens and Suez, where engagement lengths are naturally controlled by the layout, whilst bigger maps like Monte Grappa and Val Fortress might lend themselves to a gun with better capabilities at range. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, consider leaving a like to support the channel. What weapon would you like us to review next? Leave a comment down below and we'll read through and pick one, aiming to get the episode out within a fortnight. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode.